ایک مغربی خاتون ویلاگر نے اکیلے بھارت کا سفر کیا، لیکن ہر دن اسے جنسی ہراسانی کا سامنا رہا۔ بھارت سے واپس آنے کے بعد بھی بھارتی مرد اسے آن لائن ہراساں کر رہے ہیں۔ اس نے وعدہ کیا ہے کہ وہ دوبارہ کبھی بھارت نہیں جائے گی اور دوسری خواتین کو بھی خبردار کر رہی ہے۔
That really put me on high alert, and from that point on I really started barricading doors, and I'm glad I did because something similar happens again. I'll tell you in a second. So I tell the guide and I tell the hotel about it, and I say this is unacceptable. You cannot do this. I'm a woman traveling by myself. It's extremely dangerous. I don't think that got through. I don't think yeah, that doesn't feel like it had any impact, but what are you meant to do? So we make our way to the Hawa Mahal. It's in the old city in Jaipur. It's a very popular place to visit. There were some other tourists there, but I was standing across the road from the main structure. And at this point, I'm just trying to take some photos of it and film it a little bit for my vlog I'm trying to make. And a crowd of men form around me, all with camera phones out. I'm just encircled by them. And everyone's just doing whatever they want. They're getting closer and closer and they're photographing. And I don't want this. I'm saying no, like this, trying to make hand gestures in case they can't understand me. It's clear in my body language I don't want this. I am hiding. And I look at the guide and I'm like, help me. And he comes over and the men are arguing with him now. And it feels like he owns me. My voice saying no doesn't mean anything. So they're just conversing with him. And I know they understand English because they're speaking English to him, saying, come on, why not? Just one. She can take a photo. Just one. And they're being really aggressive. We get in the car. I lock the doors. I say, can you please just drive? Let's just go. We take off. And I just kind of notice something to my left. I look out the back left window over my shoulder and there's a car full of men chasing us. I don't know if the driver saw. I don't think he did. They were hanging out the windows, phones out, yelling at me, driving really recklessly. And I thought, they're going to crash into this car. But the best thing I can do, what can I do? Just look ahead and ignore them. Maybe if they think I can't hear them, they'll just leave me alone. So we take off through the traffic. They go away. And we just keep going. By this stage, I was having daily constant thoughts of, you should just leave. Why aren't you leaving? But when you are in these situations by yourself, your mind starts to do funny things. And you tell yourself, oh, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm being dramatic. Maybe I'm being self-centered and egotistical. Maybe they are just curious. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it'll get better. So I just keep going. I was so relieved to leave Jaipur and get to Udaipur. And as soon as I got there, I just felt myself relax. And it made me realize how tense I had been over those first 3 or 4 days. The last activities for me to do in Udaipur was a sunset cruise on this lake. So they dropped me off there. Singh said his goodbyes. He was done for the day. The driver, Sohan, was waiting for me. I felt safe because there were a lot of other tourists in the waiting area and there were security guards. I sat down just waiting quietly by myself and a man approached me. He started off so polite. He said, excuse me, madam, do you mind if we take a photo together? And I said, I'm sorry, but no. And I was very polite but firm with him. He didn't want to hear no, and he didn't take no for an answer. So he started reaching for his phone, just pulling it out already, going, no, come on, why not? You can just take one photo. And I start trying to hide and cover myself. I'm sat on a chair. I feel very cornered. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. He just keeps going, and he's pulling out this phone, and he's going, come on, just one photo. You can do a photo. And he's shoving the phone so aggressively in my face. I start screaming. I figure I need to cause a scene. Surely security or one of the other tourists will come over. I know I would. So I kept yelling. I said no. I told you no. And I'm screaming and yelling and covering myself. He got the hint and stopped. But during that time when I was yelling, not one person did anything. Security didn't do anything. No other tourists there did anything. I thought to myself that night, just get out of here.